Hello pipe community, I am Leo and the channel is Lutrasaurus. And according to the ancient and honorable tradition, I show you the pipe. This is a modified Missouri meerschaum, and this was a pipe I won in Blue Line Piper's secret giveaway a little while back. He modified it himself. It is a beautiful pipe. He even put some cordage on the shank. And the tobacco we are smoking tonight, it's Hunter's Moon, one of my blends. And I thought it's been a while since I did a blending experiment video update. So I figured it was time for that. Since we have that here already, I will put the recipes for all these down in the comments section. But this is the one that I was going for, the hazelnut, smoky hazelnut, so it's hazelnut and latakia in there. Mainly the two main components are Sutliff hazelnut and Northwoods. And then as you might be able to see, I added oak chips that had been soaked in Frangelo. And I've gotten good reviews. I've had a few people try it out for me, get their opinions. And it seems to be enjoyable smoke for others. So I'm happy about that. Of course, the first tobacco blend I did was Happy Otter, and that's half vanilla black Cavendish, half Lane Ready rubbed, and I had the honor of that being one of the tobaccos chosen for the Mark Woodman's Breakfast Club Tobacco Advent this year. I think it was like the third video or something. I'm not sure exactly. They seem to enjoy it, and I've had several other people get back to me. Seems to be well received. In fact, I was talking a while back to Wheeled Piper 2, and he was actually got the components together to make his own version. I think he slightly modified. I think he got the Lane Ready rub. Not Lane Ready rub, but the Sutliff Lane Ready rub is Lane's Edgeworth match, and I think he got the Sutliff Edgeworth match with his vanilla black Cavendish. So I'd be curious to see how that worked out for him. Other tobaccos I've been blending. I also tried with pressing, and I don't have a whole lot left of some of these because I only pressed an ounce and gave most of it away. But one of them is called Library of Alexandria, and like everyone else, I wanted to try Haunted Bookshop. But I wanted to try it where I'm at in my taste buds, and that it wasn't quite what other people were getting, so I wanted to do something with it. And I could have gone the pirate cake, pirate ship route, because I actually do like pirate cake just by itself. But instead I wanted to go a different route. So I added Orientals into that with the Latakia, with the Haunted Bookshop. and then I pressed it for a week. And that's gotten a good feedback on that one too. Now, funny thing, I wish I'd saved the box. I got one of these noodle presses, and made in China, and the tack welds on this were so iffy. I JB welded it and then duct taped it just to make sure it worked. And the funny thing was, when I got the box, I wish I had kept it. It wasn't actually, didn't say noodle press on it. It said something like steel manual pressure machine, which I showed some people and they got a laugh out of that. So those usually have a screw-on cap at the bottom. And what I did was I went on eBay and I found a guy who was cutting aluminum discs, and I just found the disc that fit the diameter I needed. Then I just put wax paper in on this and on either side of this, so it's got a solid piece to keep press against, and then I put wax paper on the other end of the press. And I pressed that for the Library of Alexandria for a week, and another one that I pressed for a week was Deer Crossing. This blend goes back to my first video, which was a video response to Sergeant Savinelli and Matches 860's doing a I can't remember, it was like a 30-year-old, I think it was half and half, 30-year-old half and half. So this is what the press, it's a good press crumble cake. Holds pretty well together. And like I said, that was under a week. I didn't like super pressure tighten it every day or anything, because I didn't want to squeeze anything out, any of the juices or anything out. And that was half Lane Ready Rub, half Dunhill 3-year matured Virginias that already had another 2 years on them. And then Deer's Tongue, which is one of the things that I showed in my first video. I showed that in tonka bean. Haven't gotten myself around to blending with the tonka bean. I've gotten some advice. I think I'm going to do a little more research before I do the tonka bean. But the Deer's Tongue's worked out. People seem to enjoy it. And yeah, that's been good. Let's see what else. Okay, and then I also did a pressing with the Hodgepodge Mystery. That was all the leftovers from my first year that I smoked on my 1-year anniversary as a pipe smoker. And so I wanted to keep I guess you could say, time capsule of the first year. So I pressed that, and that's only 3 days pressing, but it's a nice little crumble cake. And yeah, so I've been enjoying the experimenting and the pressing and all that, and it seems to be getting other people's opinion has been helpful, because I know my palate is still developing. So it's good to get feedback. And for the most part, I've heard positive feedback, so I actually haven't heard any negative feedback. But yeah, so it's good. It's been fun. I will continue to experiment. I'll probably try casing at some point. Maybe stoving. Yeah, so I've been having fun. I'm enjoying the tobacco and the wonderful pipe I won. Thank you again, Blue Line Piper. And I appreciate everyone who watched this. Thank you for coming by. have a good day or a night, whatever the case may be, and I hope to see you the next time.